Is this the best 5C Plus climb in the world? Well, I haven't personally climbed all of them, so I can't say for sure, but it is without a doubt the most enjoyable 5C Plus that I have climbed. In terms of single pitch sport climbs, the rock quality is superb, and the route features a gentle slab steepening into a 20-degree overhang, making for an incredibly atmospheric climb at this moderate grade. Some of the holds on this just have to be touched to be believed. Comfortable, smooth jugs jutting a foot out from the wall to make one of the steepest lines possible at this grade and length. If you think you've climbed a higher quality 5C Plus, let me know in the comments what your favorite route is so that I can go climb it one day. The route is called Coquillages et Crustacés, which is French for shellfish and crustaceans, and it's a 35-meter sport route in a limestone cave in Coquillages, a climbing region in the north of New Caledonia. This route is an absolute banger, and every time I'm in the area, I try to get on it. In terms of climbing, you can break it into roughly 3 different sectors. The first 10 meters of technical slab, followed by 15 meters of spicy overhang, into a 10-meter vertical finish on massive holds at the top of the cave. Off the ground, you start on a nice gentle slab with really nice big holds, but slightly slippery feet. They're good feet roughly every meter, but in between you have to smear and flag a little bit. And there's always a mega handhold to be found, these amazing textured veins jutting out from otherwise smooth limestone. It almost looks like conglomerate stone magnified up so that each of the pebbles is a massive spike the size of your whole hand. The spikes are generally great, but they come out at all angles, so sometimes you're side pulling, underclinging, or pinching. It's quite varied climbing for one route. Since the route begins on the prow of this feature, it climbs a bit like an arête. You can use heels and toes around the edges to help stay in balance. Just look at these ridiculous holds. So good. The middle section is the steepest with the longest moves, with big spans and great stemming amid these massive spike features. Bolt spacing eases out to 2 to 3 meters between, so it feels a bit committing considering the 5C Plus grade.
That's the big one.
But as long as you keep moving, there's always another amazing handhold to be found, and it's possible to get a lot of weight on your feet despite the 10 to 20 degree overhang. So this section's about moving confidently and relatively quickly to beat the pump and get onto less steep ground. With the final portion, the rock turns more vertical as you reach the top of the cave, with these massive holds that you'd expect to find at your local bouldering gym's V3 roof problem, and not 20 meters up on the lip of a limestone cave.
So good.
Here it's a bit easier all the way to the top, but the previous 20 meters of climbing start to catch up with me, and I'm breathing heavily and taking ample rest, and just taking in the views and admiring the rock. At this point, you pop out into the sun, and the tropical heat adds to the fatigue. But it's smooth, concentrated climbing all the way to the anchors.